most players are going to have an internal clock of, okay, he's tapped now, he should be getting towards the halfway line, now we go for the swing. Or even he should be getting towards the end of it, now we go for the swing. Net swung right after BABYBAY got to half. They are interesting.
They are, because we haven't seen Cloud9 play Ascent all stage.
So Cloud9 have got a bit of a task, but here they are coming out with a double Sentinel composition. Deliberately missing the one-way.
Yeah, it's an intentional miss of the one-way so that they can flash through and fight through it. No one's been caught out by it, though, with a Paranoia sweeping out a second wave of things, but G2 are ready to try and contain this one right from the side. No one expecting it. Shock Dance rebounding and doing the damage indeed. The bottom section of mid. Mitch has made sure to fill in all sorts of those gaps. Zephyr still isolated, still trying to cut up the corner with the right click and a left click combo. Valen, short work made of him. Jorgamo left to see if he could do it. Frenzy, 5 bullets left, brought it to the 1v1, but the spike is out in the middle of bloody nowhere. 44.
He has
health left to his
teleports to work with.
Oh, screen goes to black, but hold on, Jorg has found the timing!
That's an astonishing 1v3 from Jorg to win that.
Yeah, to it. Crash is going to be broken, so that takes a bit of bite out of the exec that potentially was going their way. Paranoia fading through. Jorgamo, though, he's found himself a gap straight through the smoke and up through heaven. Oxy trying to fill that one back in, and bullets to the name of the two of those players that dare contest his reign. Up through heaven, again, a bit of gliding to the side. BABYBAY, what that chip damage done, he's softened up players nicely. From G2, can sit nice and pretty right now, but still, players are noted. The positioning's at least there. BABYBAY with a trade again, left into that 1v1. It's a 4K.
Can't be feeling great about that one. They had both G2 players trapped in hell. Oxy had done such a great job of controlling that tree push. But BABYBAY, yeah, getting 2 kills off the chip damage, as you said, but then
that's nice.
The 1v1 win against Net is just too good.
Net! Yo!
G2 is so good at that, only showing the one player you'd expect to be there. But Jonah does go down.
Yeah, a lot of footsteps as well. Makes it pretty obvious as to where these players could be swinging from. Cloud9 more than ready to receive that type of action, and already 2 kills under their belts. Make it a third. Vic adds another one to the tally. Valen somehow has managed to sneak his way through all the way into the A side here. That's an ult ripped off with the Annihilation and a good connection.
30 seconds left.
BABYBAY's no more.
He's going to swing in.
Yeah, he's going to swing up to try and punish. Net covers it in time. Ready to receive this one with the Paranoia flash. Alongside that grab net, everybody going to be trying to take the fight forward once more. And it has caught that Talos player out in the open. Hunter's Fury, surely you're dancing. And Trent can't survive it. Down a player. It's a nasty angle from Mitch.
And now they've got their number completely.
If they're going to go contact in all the way through, they would doubled up. But okay, Cloud9 are going to be giving it up now. They see the signs of life with 25 seconds left. Going to lay it down some of that heat. Thorns forwards, but that's going to be the steel guard. And Zephyr saved it for a rainy day. Happened to be now. Jorgamo's forwards, though. He's dominating this smoke position. Only got the classic, though, to work with. Got back out here, but oh my goodness, there's a shorty to the cranium. Team's trying to get themselves the hell in here, but only 7 seconds left, and this is just really tiptoeing around the action and around the fight. Cloud9 had a stalwart defense there towards the back of the side. Spots it. Plenty of bodies in mid, though. Willing for the brawl. That's a clone has gone the wrong way, unfortunately for them. Jorgamo receives the one. BABYBAY's going to pay for it anyway. Yeah, it really is here, and this is going to be hard cleared, it looks like. Just tiptoeing around it. Full awareness, hold on, the smoke.
Whoa.
And it hides the intent of a few of these players. G2 slipped the net. Mitch is going to be realizing potentially there's a gap here, but he's still holding maybe.
That is a beautiful idea from G2.
Are they holding it towards backside? Looks like maybe the anticipation's there. Zephyr, though, he's just tucked to the corner, holding tight at Mitch. Yeah, he wasn't expecting it. It's back towards all these players. Zephyr spins and turns around with a flash to assist, but again, it was turned in time. So much to clear as well here for Cloud9. They want to make a go for it. They've got the money to opt into and spend it. Return with the fire again, but Vic's position now noted as the last one left. Out here, Vic just going to be trying to play for the exits. All close into your face. Jorg will pay for it. Backing themselves out here, all through spawn here. Vic survives. Definitely doing a decent enough job of it. 30 HP, a few bullets left to try and see if he can find it, but straight through the wall. Jonah P will finally take down his mark. This is being contested. Jonah P is way ahead of all of this one. I don't think this is going to be expected at all.
No, but also Vic is doing a good job of just calming down, waiting.
Triple fight through spawn. Where the hell are these kills happening, man? It's all over the place. Only one's occurring. Valen's caught 3 of them, by the way.
Yeah, from long range.
Long range of the classic.
Still, 2 smokes, 2 thorns. A lot of opportunity for C9 to establish their position if they can get the spike.
Jorgamo, he's locked onto it now, and as well, these bullets are dinking. Damage done, and a kill.
And a rocket up. What is going on here?
There it is.
It's just...
That's too funny.
I mean, he's taken advantage of some damage that his teammates have done, but also he's just crouched down for maximum accuracy.
One angle. Makes it awkward, it's just jutting out, so you never know if somebody's slipped their way in. Oh! Second guess at the position of where he should have played, but OXY also getting caught out in mid.
Go for an A exec and try to pop that out.
There's a lot of just little micro plays, changes that they make to try and take a bit of space early. It's a lovely shot.
Well, but...
Good boy save.
What? Conventional drift. One of these players out here with another drone as well to get a bit more extra info. Trent's going to be using that one, pinging out one of the players off to the side here, but that's spam in through that smoke. Annihilation, round to the corner here. Oh, way up. Jorgamo's ready for it. It's running and gunning, and still with that rifle ready and primed. The Annihilation.
And trapped to some degree as well.
G2 might not be aware of it. No, yeah, it takes the fight anyway. Okay, slowed down the bullet to the chest.
It's an eco round anyway, though, the next one for C9, so it's not the world's worst, but...
No, I'm not crazy there. The Annihilation, I think, was meant for Jorg in the back. They were sending it for Jorg, and it caught Trent.
I'm not the clone, bro. Why are you saying that? I'm not the clone.
Interesting. Oh, way up. Lots of targets to really make quick work of. A lot of damage done as well. Shorty from that kind of range, and still with the exit. Systematic in terms of the way that they're dismantling Cloud9 and barely able to get around together. Since the sides have swapped over, it's 11 now for G2.
Round that we just witnessed, not this one, but the previous rifle round. When they started off barrier, going into B main quickly with multiple players, shock dart, thorns, instant rotates. There were 4 people on B.
Yes, I got one. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Seen anything else anywhere else onto the map? Steel Garden, overlap, knife out. You're barely there, out of dodge. Jordan was right there behind them. Now feeling the pressure and the heat. Jonah P can't really stand up to that test. Going to be dropped there. There's a wall into your face. So Valen can't really respond for it, but Jordan Mo's trying to take the fight anyway. Double flashed up. There's a paranoia that's meant to help them out and see if they can take that fight out. Net is trying to aim for it and does eventually drop him. Jorg down into the fight here. There's 3 players left for G2 to make a go of this one. The damage done prior. Net will be cleaned up. Paranoia sweeps, trying to catch contact onto some of these players with time ticking onto the spike. Your odds really running out here. Still, they want to make a good go of it here. Headhunter bullets in order.
Gave them the whole of the site. So despite the fact that there was a bit of a stack there, you can't really get bodies in against that ult. Now though...
Angle doesn't actually exit out yet. Forces the Hunter's Fury. And the fight taken. OXY's forwards, BABYBAY's up onto the perch. Flash into your face on top of it. He needs some help, but he needs it now. But Vic is going to be hot on his heels. Finally deletes him. Cancelled out here, Annihilation. Oh no, Steel Garden, excuse me. Send that one flying forwards. An attempt is going to be made now, but these Howl players can still be a bit of thorn in their sides. This side arm, Thorns will try and cut this one out. Trent, he's found it. It's a miraculous angle at that. Now the main players left to contest and tangle with Jonah P. Seals the deal.
4-0 on in stage 2. Such a cool meta game around A main there. Smoke thrown down into hell for BABYBAY to hide in case he got reconned, and then the recon goes to push back the help player instead.
Up for G2, Jorgamo. Jorgamo's util out, and the transfer not quite there.
To give him that level of support, so they go for the react into A.
Hunter's Fury to punish the drone position. Mitch has been tagged out and finished off. Even the extra damage on top. Trent, it's unnecessary, man, at this point.
Pincer maneuver, they are trapped.
Deep smoke to feign like they could be lurking, but right from behind, this is a net that is closing. Valen getting a bit of a move on, the damage being done, and just like that, it's faded away. Map number 1 going to G2. They got some cool looks where they still make the Teo, giving it up. It's an empty site, just waiting for the full retake. Jorgamo going for peaks of his own with the Frenzy in hand.
And Valen loves to prioritize flank retaking.
Going for this one fast here. It's a double push after the back, and Net can't, I mean, he really can't quite contain. Excuse me, Jorgamo dominating the position inside the smoke, trying to fade it away with a Frenzy, leaping through the smoke anyway. Zephyr,
that's nice.
It is with the right clicks. 2v3 though, still is a situation that Cloud9 find themselves in, trying to hold it down towards the back at that site. It's a stun, ricocheting against the back, and Vic is spotted out, a bullet to the back.
They had that string of, I think it was 5 rounds in a row that made the map winnable, but if you're losing double pistol and bonus, it really is tough to get a better scoreline too.
Now triple face up, really hard hold here by G2, looking to see if they can force out some of the util out from them, but the horn's not going to be broken in time. Hold on, these players getting lit up here. Cloud9 looking to contest, but they are toppled and dropped like flies.
I mean, at some point, it comes down to taking these like little pixel fights around Mound, where you can just see somebody's head poking out. A G2 get the first couple from BABYBAY.
What are we doing? What are we doing? OXY, we cannot be whiffing like that.
I think just from the sides of the util forwards, and now bodies are going to start to commit past this point. Cloud9 realize that nobody's home to try and push them back, and straight bullets straight to the dome. That's your life in that spot. Zephyr going to be backing out and away here, but a snake bite and a salvo. Deadly combo, if anything at all here, with a dimensional drift up and over towards the top. That's 4 players spotted, and Jogo's going to be calling out to the rest of the team. Nightfall committed, exiting out as players below you, twisting, turning. Jogo left to deliver it all, and Trent trying to follow up from the side. The rest of G2 just collapse upon them.
I was thinking that he was going to use a snake bite on the choke point and try to play for people to flood in. The pre-round, where you've got the Fade ultimate into the Yoru TP. So plenty of those players unable to hear the sound cue of Jorgamo coming out of his ult.
We'll commit to the plant.
Yeah, no denial on it this time.
BABYBAY waiting for the right time to strike dead. Not intended with a snake bite, but all good. Now we see the overdrives and right forwards. OXY couldn't quite be there with a track it in time. These kills are going even out though. Cloud9 looking for any sort of an advantage they can get. Vic trying to dominate that position up towards heaven, and it is left to BABYBAY in a 1v2. Then from the side, a bit of a tap to try and bait out the first swing. Gets the first, and he knows what a second is. BABYBAY left into that 1v1, time ticking away. Needs half at least. Earns, and the kill is labored. Not quite there onto the defusing time. Oh!
I mean, most players are going to have an internal clock of, okay, he's tapped now, he should be getting towards the halfway line, now we go for the swing. Or even, he should be getting towards the end of it, now we go for the swing. Net swung right after BABYBAY got to half. G2 this round going for a 1-3-1 defense.
There with the operator, unanticipating though, the players are already walking up past that point.
Yeah, it's the kind of risk that you can take when you play Yoru. He's just got to land the shot, and here's G2 looking to try to take a fight.
They've been pushing out, disrespecting this entire map so far. This time a fight does not go their way. The paranoia is almost perfect here. Defense was in order, at least there by Jonah P. Just the one. And now a quick TP to try and get the hell out of there. Being cancelled out, potentially. Pit down over towards A. It is chaotic. G2 trying to make sense of it, trying to pass through most of this.
Yeah, Vic, really nice decision making in the moment. And Valen could find a timing.
Hopped up, OXY, who's on the line a little bit before.
Yeah, that's good control from OXY.
Into the pit we go. Straight into the shoddy of net. Cloud9 needed this. 7-1. They were desperate for another round just to put on the boards. Anything to break this run and streak that G2 had.
Simply make it without making the grand finals, by making 3rd or 4th.
Well, Armageddon is going to make it very uncomfortable. Nowhere to really stand as nice and safe. Still maneuvering, running all the way around. It's Cloud9 able to return that fire. They're able to help out in time. Concern in the back of the minds for Jonah. He's going to be hearing all of these footsteps scurrying forward. Still watching onto trees. There's one player there playing spoiler to the plant. Denies it and anticipating it. Cutting it up to the corner. The overdrive is popped out by OXY. And it's hot hands from him. He has to claim most of this site and the kills for his team to get a bit of safety now in them. Dropping it down though into that 1v1. BABYBAY versus OXY.
Just got one more player in front of him.
Ring around the roses. BABYBAY up towards the top. That is sharp shooting. What a savior OXY is.
Jonah wasn't investigated at all towards A. The crouch sneak up and the fact that Vic was so late on the swing to try to trade put enormous responsibility onto OXY. But he's good for it.
Yeah.
There is a flank coming in here.
Yeah.
4 players right behind Trent.
Trent, he's got one with the Bulldog. Got a player here trying to adjust the aim in time for the re-swing that comes out, but that's just a 1-for-1, and that is a gun handed over. G2 wants to call here. Fight forwards and towards the back of the site, flipping it entirely away from them. Eddie up, looking for a fight to be taken. Net! Where's he got that one from? 2 players dropped in the blink of an eye. Orbs available for a raining day. It happens to be now. A bit of a smoke. Covers a spike and covers a chances for it. Trying to fade away and run it away. Net is dominating this one.
For Cloud9 to be able to pick it up. But also you get closer to those ults and you can maybe start a snowball.
Bit of a util dump. Could be risky business, especially when no one's dealing with the horns. Valen, up in your grill, up in your face. Jorgamo right from behind. Oh no!
Why did I call it a free round?
Oh no,
It's
Josh.
never free.
Cautiously. He knows that there's probably a player hanging back, but he gets the kill onto Trent. Okay, he does find it. Door can be flipped open. Puts a bit of pressure now onto two sides of things, and bodies are turning. Twisting Jorgamo is on top of it all.
How quickly it turned to nightmare. That was such an aggressive play from G2 straight towards Rubble. And yeah.
This one back, Prowler catching on to BABYBAY. He does have the help of some of his teammates, but oh, he's really going to peek into that. There you go. Now he sees it. Bodies are starting to come forwards here, but Paranoia over fighting Cloud9 straight into those sight lines. It's not ideal for them still. The smoke, and eventually they do return that fire back to BABYBAY.
That would be next level.
I mean, they killed it. They broke it. They didn't want to take the risk for it, but at this point, it's a lost round. Sorry, checkmate. Vic knows he has to try and get half, but if he overstays, he dies. Time's already ticking. Guess what? Here's the second one. And GG, really, for this round?
Yeah, completely GG. Trent winning that round without ever having to play the game of Valorant, essentially.
Those rounds, sir.
Yeah, this is just adding insult to injury, frankly, right? They don't come into this round with the best weaponry, C9.
You can see how pressed they are that they're even fighting this. This is, it's lofty behavior.
Yo, bro. We're winning these cringe-ass post plants. Let's go, bro.
B-side. Nobody was watching that one. He's past the thorns, past the wall.
The net. Although it was Zeppa watching, actually.
It was. Oh, no. Just spotting it. Backs towards it. Chooses the time to strike right now. Clone. Absorbing a couple of the bullets. Oxy's still alive. Not for much longer. Trent is immediately on it. And this is the danger with a team like G2. They take the risks. They find their marks. The damage is being done. Vic is up to you. He's already found the two. Zeppa out from the side as well. Halpy. In case it does go over towards B. Now the plant's down. Info gathered, and the shots are still just as crispy. Vic tagged down by the bullet here. Stray shots are flying forwards here with the Paranoia. Vic steps forwards anyway, wants to try and take the fight, but oh my god, almost overstepping himself there. He's dropped down to just 30 health. There's bullets flying forwards. Oxy has to defend. Up and over towards the shoulder, but that stray shots, they go both ways. Smokes are not going to be absorbing that too much here, but the ult's expended. Cloud9 starting to get a few bodies onto the mark here. Over towards the B side is the last resort for G2. Big counter spammed here, but the C's could be perfect. Still that plant needs to be stopped. Trent needs to be covered. G2 have got him in a transfer. Zeppa, plant still down. And BABYBAY's left to do it from this spot once more. Can't adjust the aim in time.
From Mitch, the C's, the Haunt, setting up Zeppa to go through and hit this triple kill. Almost denied Trent the plant and won the round outright.
At least access to the site.
This could be horrible with the pit and 5 people with stingers inside of it.
Oh my goodness, wait a second. Could be disaster laying in wait. The Zeppa does have the old steel guard, and it should be clearing a path. Surely, easily. Prowler enough, there it is. Keep you back with the gate crash indeed, but the Classics can only do so much into this angle. Has cleared the way most of the way. With that C's on top of it, it's order damage and decay. Good util, good diligence, still a step forwards. Still guarding, it dissipates! Stingers are doing dirty work indeed. The Blight's still not cleared off that map. G2 get themselves to 12.
It was going to be hard, but I think using the Steel Garden before you spam for picks is the wrong way of doing things. Because if you rip the Steel Garden immediately, you have to scale off the back of it, right? Otherwise you're just wasting the ultimate. But when you're in there, as long as G2 can keep a few players alive.
A lot of util coming his way, but it's called forward, at least with the speed up now. G2 are getting themselves onto the side. Heads open, angles, sightlines and potential for the taking here, but Jorgamo, he's up close and personal. We'll have to disengage from that one. Plan. Down to the side against that back wall. Everyone getting back into the post-plant positions, BABYBAY. He's just lost, man. Didn't know where that hole was coming from here, but the Dimensional Drift is going to be fast and loose. Cloud9 trying to take this one with a rapid approach indeed. 3 players swung down towards the back. Missing a few of the other ones though, but still G2 are locking this down. They've got that crossfire set up with the util in abundance. This is a hard-pressed fight and engagement for Cloud9 to try and take. Picked to pieces. It's G2 now on the brink, on the precipice of being able to close this one out. They need the heroics, but it's all down the net, and he can only do so much. G2 clean it up in the 2-0 fashion.